Now, imagine waking up on a Friday morning. You feel excited knowing that the weekend is almost here. You may be looking forward to the adventures that you will go to, the relaxation from your hard work during the weekdays, or you may just be looking forward to spending time with the loved ones. Now, imagine this feeling of joy and freedom lasting not only just for 2 days, but for 3. This is the promise of a 3-day weekend, a simple but profound change that could transform our life in remarkable ways. Okay, hi everyone, my name is Amirul Hakim, and today I'll be speaking about the benefits of 3-day weekend for students and professionals. So you may ask, on how is this topic any relevant to my audience? Well, a 3-day weekend is great for both students and professionals. It helps reduce the burnout from work and improves our well-being. Study shows that long period of work or school weeks make us less effective and more stressed. By advocating for a shorter week, we can boost our mental health and also our productivity at work. With an extra day off, people can relax, enjoy their hobbies, and spend more time with their loved ones, leading to a better work-life balance. Having attended various international schools overseas, I've experienced diverse approaches to taking breaks and schedules firsthand, from brief gaps between subjects to longer meal break hours. I've seen how adequate rest enhance our focuses and well-being. Based on these experiences, I support the idea of a 3-day weekend, which is also based on successful practices from around the world. This can boost the productivity and satisfaction in both schools and workplaces. The main purpose of this speech is to educate and persuade on how transitioning to a 3-day weekend schedule for students and professionals offer significant benefits, enhancing their personal well-being and also their productivity. Okay, I'll talk about the problems with the traditional 5-day work and school week and explain why these issues happen, and then show how transitioning to a 3-day weekend can lead to a healthier work-life balance and greater overall satisfaction. Now that we've understand the benefits of 3-day weekends, let's look at the problems with the traditional 5-day work and school week. The problems with the traditional 5-day work. One major issue is burnout and reduced effectiveness. The traditional 5-day work and school week often leads to burnout and less effectiveness. According to UK-based researcher Will Strong, the typical 8-hour workday doesn't mean peak productivity for all those hours. Instead, it often results in workers feeling burnout and struggling to separate their work and personal life. Another big problem is high levels of stress and burnout. Research by the American Psychological Association shows that long work of hours and high job demands are linked to more stress and burnout among employees. This constant pressure to stay high productive lowers job satisfaction and effectiveness. Now, having highlighted the detrimental effects of the 5-day work, let's explore the underlying causes of these issues. One cause is the inflexible schedule and the constant demand for high productivity. The rigid nature of the typical 5-day work and school week, along with relentless pressure, leads to significant burnout and reduced effectiveness. An economist, Juliet Schor, who has been leading a 4-day work week trials, argues that the traditional work model needs a redesign because it doesn't match the optimal human productivity and well-being. Another cause is academic pressure and long school hours. Studies in educational psychology show that long school hours and intense academic pressure contribute to student burnout, stress, and reduced motivation. This rigid structure prevents the students from achieving their full potential and harms their overall well-being. Okay, the solutions and the benefits of a 3-day weekend. Firstly, transitioning to a 3-day weekend can significantly enhance mental and physical health. Research from the University of South Australia shows that shorter work weeks reduce stress, burnout, and fatigue. and also promote their better mental health and work-life balance. People also tend to adopt healthier habits like increased physical activity and better sleep schedule, which are also vital for overall well-being. Secondly, implementing a 3-day weekend leads to improved productivity and job satisfaction. Trials led by economist Julius Core demonstrate that a 4-day workweek boosts employer and customer satisfaction, and also increases their revenue and lowers their turnover rates. And this allows individuals to recharge, resulting in better performance during their work hours. As we conclude, let's think about how a 3-day weekend could positively impact our life, both personally and professionally. We've explored the problems of the traditional 5-day work and school week, which often leads to burnout and reduced effectiveness. The inflexible schedules and constant pressure to maintain high productivity are key causes of these issues. Finally, we've discussed how transitioning to a 3-day weekend can enhance mental and physical health, boost productivity, and increase overall job and life satisfaction. And so I encourage you to advocate for a 3-day weekend in your communities, whether by discussing it with your school administration, proposing it at your workplace, or sharing its benefits with others. Support the organizations that are making initiatives, exploring shorter work weeks, and engage in conversations that are challenging the traditional work and school structures. Just imagine a life where the joy of a Friday morning isn't just a fleeting, but a regular part of our routine. A life with more time for ourselves, for our loved ones, and our passions. A 3-day weekend isn't just an extra day off, it's a path to a healthier, a happier, and a more productive society. Let's all work together to make this vision a reality. Thank you everyone for listening. This is all from me, Amirul Hakim. Till we meet again.